for hitthepick.com. Hitthepick.com. Go there right now. Get $25. Gets you a month of any capper that you want. A whole month of picks. That's less than $1 a day. A lot of these guys are making 2, 3, 4, 5 picks a day. You got NHL playoffs going on. You got the NBA playoffs going on. You got UFL going on. It's what I'm going to comment on right now. So went 2-1-1, 2 wins, a push, and a loss last week. Hope to do even better this week. We got 4 games on the weekend. I've already given you out the video for the Friday night game, which is a real stinker. But let's get to the 2 Saturday games, which, by the way, for some inexplicable reason, the UFL, in all its marketing wisdom, has both games at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 o'clock Eastern. Both. Why are they doing that? Inexplicably stupid. All right, so in the first game we're going to talk about Saturday, the Michigan Panthers, boy, they had to rally late. Scored a touchdown with 1 second left to tie the game last week and then ended it with a 1-point conversion by Toa, who I call a poor man's beast mode. But they did this against the excellent Renegade squad. This week, they get the Roughnecks. Now, the Roughnecks are going to be pretty demoralized after leading against the heavily favored Stallions 25-6, who, by the way, I had the Roughnecks +7 in that game. And they ended up choking late and losing by 8 points. They're done. Stick a fork in them. Panthers, however, will be flying high, coming off their miracle comeback from behind win. I expect to dominate this game and cover what was 6 and is now 6.5. Now, the other Saturday game, I've got to scroll back to this. Stallions and the Battlehawks. This is the pretty good game. Face off on Saturday. Both these teams are making playoff runs. Both get some much-needed help late in the season at the QB position. Max Duggan of TCU fame has played well for the Hawks in his 3 starts. He's doing a lot of damage with his legs. He scored at least a touchdown in every game on the ground, and he keeps crushing his running totals. The Stallions have gone through 4 quarterbacks. And now they get their day 1 starter back in Alex McGough. McGough's been with the Stallions through 2 successful championship games, earned the MVP for the 2023 season. He spent some times with the Packers last season, and now he's returned to Birmingham. He got injured in the second game very early. The offense should see a spark with him back in there. So, the Stallions, they're going to play better. But I don't really trust either of these teams totally to win the game. But here's what I do know. They're both going to score. Both these teams average 20 to 21 points per game. That's pretty high for the UFL. And they've been scoring more late in the season. So I expect this game to go over 39.5. And then in your final on Sunday, Arlington Renegades travel to D.C., the home of the Beer Snake, to take on the Defenders. Both teams can score. The Defenders are number 2 in scoring at 23 points per game. The Renegades number 4 at 20. The Defenders surrender an almost league worst 23 points per game, which is strange because this is a team that is supposed to be dominating on defense. And they're absolutely not dominating on defense this season. They're winning with offense. The Defenders surrender, like I said, an almost league worst 23 points per game, only outdone by the Brahmas, who surrender 26. The Renegades defense ranks 3rd, only giving her up around 17 points per game. Still, they're facing an excellent Defenders offense. There's going to be some big plays in this one because the Defenders run that blitz crazy scheme. Blitz crazy scream. Could be that too. Look, there's going to be some big plays. I'm going to see an offensive shootout in this game. I could see this total approaching 60, and I think it's easily going to cover the over 43.5. Even though for the UFL, that's a pretty high over-under number. I'm Loud Esmond for hitthepick.com. There's your UFL betting strategy for 3 games in Week 7.